What's going on, YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome back to part 12 of our Campus Challenge series, which is sponsored by Paradox Interactive. At the end of this series, they will provide 6 keys for me to give out to you guys, so make sure you give the video a like, comment down below if you have not already done so, and let me know which DLC you're missing. And make sure you list what platform you're on. Xbox, PlayStation, I believe PC is supported too. I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to get some clarity here on that in the next couple of videos and give you guys a update. But I'm kind of tired of staring at this blank area right here. And I mentioned that we're going to do some low density residential, and I think we will. But we're going to switch it up a little bit. Before we do that, we are, wow, look at that, about 90,000 in income per week. We have nearly 55,000 in our city. We have a very large demand for residential, commercial, and a small demand for industrial. Now, in the previous episode, we went ahead and we built this beautiful zoo over here that kind of goes on both sides of the street, which is really cool. I haven't done one of these before, so I like it that it's already at level 3. We also went ahead and constructed this little leisure area over here that's not fully done yet. We have some more room to zone. Let's go ahead and we'll fill. Actually, let's just do one at a time. But what I did do here is there was a whole lot of traffic commotion happening over here with people trying to turn left and right from the entrance over here. So what I did is I simplified it for them. Now when you're coming in, you can only go right, go all the way around over here, and then from here you can go down into this area, and this is the only way to exit. So that's the traffic fix that I did here. We're at 87%, so that's 4% down from 91 that we were before. The additional area that we're having a little bit of issue with is, no, not there, right over here. So this is kind of happening, and there's really no good reason why these people are slowing down. It's wide open over here. There's no congestion coming through here except for a little bit here, but never mind that. There's no congestion happening anywhere except for the slowdown right here. Well, I guess maybe over here when people are merging. But put the game on 3 speed. Hopefully that'll fix itself. I did switch it up a little bit in the hopes to resolve this issue. So now here, as opposed to having a 2-lane highway connection, we have a 3-lane that splits into 1 that goes out and 2 getting onto the highway. So I upgraded this whole thing to 4, and this one stayed at 3. And I added, no, I didn't add. I probably should add a merge lane over here. There we go, something like that, I guess. Won't hurt. Well, this kind of fixed itself. Look at that. Maybe just had to run for a little bit. Where are we at now? 89%. Not bad. Otherwise, though, we're doing pretty good over here traffic-wise. This area over here is doing okay. I did want to check and see more services. I think these guys are hurting for a park. Let's give them a plaza. We'll put one right there. Should help the area a little bit. Kind of, sort of. We'll put one on this side as well. How about that, folks? Okay, I think we should be good. Aside from that, they have all the other services. They have fire, police. So we actually don't have a clinic out here. I'm gonna do it just so we can say we did it. So maybe that'll kind of help push them over the edge and let them upgrade. And check this guy out. What's he doing? Oh, he's only going up to level 2. So I guess we'll just come back and check on that area right there. But otherwise, yeah, we're at 89% in traffic. We're over 55,000 in population and doing good. This campus here, I believe we're at 1,800 students already. We are, but we do need to kind of sustain that throughout the academic year to regain that prestigious star back. And then over here, we're doing good as well. We have the students, we just don't have the academic works, but we're currently working on that. So we'll keep an eye on it and kind of go from there. So here's what we're gonna do here. Let's fill this area in. We're gonna do a district first and foremost. Let's district it up. And yes, I'll come back later and I'll clean this up. But for now, I'm just trying not to make a terrible mess. That'll make it harder for me to come back and clean up. Okay, and over here we're just gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna go with actually let's go with the road with trees, or the grass. I'm sorry. I'll turn off snapping, and let's all right. So I want a straight line. Not that far out, though. There we go. I think this should work a little bit better. Yes. Okay, so we'll come to about there. I actually don't really want to do that. Let's go out to there. So this is going to be a little bit of a grid with a twist in the center. So let's kind of sort of we'll do this, and then we'll come out by, let's go out by 2.5. Okay, and then we can go out to there and there. Ooh, this would be a perfect place for a little pathway. And then we're just going to grid out. We'll grid out by 2. So, like so. Here we can curve in. Just like so. Come out to there. Well, it turned out kind of okay. Right, and then let's go ahead and finish it up with one more. This kind of 2 block. 2 block. All right, so we'll do just that for now. Now the reason that I did this right here in the center is because here's where we're gonna have everything located, right? So we'll have like a little central hub for basic services. So we'll have police, fire, all of those good things right over here. So we'll have let's go police right in there. Then we're also gonna need schools. Let's go with the European Elementary School. Then over here we're gonna add a high school. Yeah, sure, why not? So we'll add a high school there. Then we'll go ahead and provide the playground. That can actually go across that. No. Yeah, it can go there. And then high schoolers can cross the street to get to the basketball court. And this is going to be self-sufficient low-density housing. So let's go ahead and zone there and there. That should kind of help get the ball rolling. We're going to do that pathway that I mentioned. So we'll do that right there. I'm not sure if it's going to serve anyone any purpose, but we'll put one there as well. And I think we should put in a park or something. There we go, plaza right there. And what can we put on this side? Can we match it? No. How about... No, that just does not belong there. What else can we put there that's going to help us transfer power? Oh, no, wait, that already transferred power. What transferred power to over here and how? I guess right there. Okay, perfect. Nothing to worry about. Now for the commercial demand, let's go ahead and we'll fill that in. Traffic-wise, everything else is doing good. We're still at 89%. And yeah, so this area is going to come in. Again, it's going to be the green home, so it'll be a little bit different than what we have going on over here on this side, and shape-wise as well. It looks mass-produced, which is a-okay with me. Yeah, that should be enough. I was thinking if just this single entrance to this area over here is going to be enough to support all the volume and traffic and everything, but I think it should be okay. Ooh. Another pathway opportunity. Oh, I hate it when that happens. And there we go, something like that should work just a-okay. Yeah, it'll save everybody a car trip coming out this way. And then we'll have to get creative on something over here as well. Maybe more homes. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll see about that. Okay, so we'll kind of let this area over here develop a little bit. So without zoning too much at the same time, we'll just kind of go little by little, kind of like we're doing over here with leisure and pretty much everything else. Now, the other thing that I wanted to do in this episode is kind of start expanding out into this city over here. I'm recording part 12, which is this one, while you guys are currently watching part 10. Okay, so I've read most of your guys' comments already for part 9, and some of you guys mentioned a hub, a transit hub, a mass transit hub would be good to have, and I agree with you 100%. There was mention of trains as well leading up to every campus. Unfortunately, we're a little too packed to bring in trains at this current stage of the city, but trams are not doable going out this way. This way, trams at this time, I think we're kind of I mean, we can upgrade some of these roads and put in, not trams. What am I saying? Monorails. Trams. I mean, we could do trams. They're slow, but monorail is what I'm thinking instead of trams. We could definitely try tram connections to all three campuses, but I'm thinking metro hub along with a bus hub will do just fine. Let's see. So bus, we have trams, we have metros, we have trains. Can't really do anything with harbor, nothing with the airport unless we try connecting things with blimps. There's the monorail, cable cars, not so much. Taxis have just never really done anything for me. We do have the tours and then mail. Hey, by the way, do we have mail coverage over here? I think we do. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking over here. I'm thinking about making a transit hub kind of right next to the highway so we can have easy connection on and off for buses. And then putting in the we can easily actually add a train line that goes out to there because we have the train right here. We could split off and bring one over here. I don't think we have. No, we have one. We have one right here, so we can kind of get creative with that as well and bring it. It's actually even closer because we can kind of hook up through here. I'm gonna have to give that a little bit of thought. I'll give it a little bit more thought. Before we do that though, I would like to go into info views and just make sure that we're good on everything. Power is good. Water, ooh, water, look at that. I'm glad we did it. Let's go over here. Water, we'll add some more. Eco 1 and 2. Water pump 1 and 2. Now we gotta hook them up. And I think we should be good for a little while. All right, so water is now good. Crime rate 7%, totally manageable. I talked a little bit about maybe making a prison at some point, and we might still do that. Education, elementary school, we have pretty good coverage. High school, we have pretty good coverage. University, we have excellent coverage, and then public library, we have okay coverage, I guess. I don't know. I'm not putting one here. Maybe we could actually put one over here and then find some room over here. Definitely not going out that way with it. We could definitely benefit from one over here, but I'll look into that. Citizen happiness, residential 84, commercial 75, office 93, and industrial 92. Pretty good. Population, unemployment 6%, not bad. Land value, look at this land value, folks. We're at 57 per square meter. 57 monies, dollars, whatever it is. But pretty good if you ask me. Leisure, we're not going to worry about that too much. Outside connections, don't worry about it. Levels, everything's in. The darker the color, the better. So here we could go a little bit darker, I believe, unless that's all level 5. But residential, level 5. Offices, pretty much all level 5 already. Transport, the only thing we have right now is the metro traffic at 90%. Pretty good. Road maintenance. That's the other thing that I haven't done much of is road maintenance on this side. Let's do it. Let's put in a road maintenance depot right over here. That guy should be good, right? Yeah. Alright, garbage is good. Pollution, very little over here, and then we got some going on over here as well, but not a big deal. Terrain height, don't care about. Wind, don't care about. Noise pollution, not really concerned with that too much. Natural resources, no. Heating, no. Districts, no. Radio coverage, no. Earthquake detection. We're only using them to transfer power, but I guess it's serving a good purpose over here as well. Destruction, we got that building there. Escape routes, don't have any. Tourism, okay, this is cool. So tourists exchange, student bonus 20%. Okay, let's go back to attractiveness. Here we go. So for park attractiveness and unique building attractiveness, we have high. Tourists, where does it say how many? Weekly tourist visits 671. That actually could be better with the population of 57,000. That should be better. Yeah. No tours. Maybe that'll help. We don't have any tours for people to tour anything. Farming. Okay, we'll leave that alone. Park maintenance. We don't have any actually park maintenance. And post offices. Okay, so we're with just a quick little health check. We're doing okay, in my opinion. So let me get to thinking about how we're gonna go building over here, and I will be right back. Well, it's day 2 since I started this, and this is what I've come up with over here. So I'll show you guys exactly how this is supposed to work. So let's start over here. I went ahead and kind of sort of redid this on and off ramp, I guess. Made it look a little bit nicer, put in some trees, and that tree almost looks like it's coming through the asphalt there. In any case, I redid the area just a little bit, made it a little bit tighter, put in some trees and whatnot. Over here, I put in some additional dorms behind or over here in the back of the campus itself. Then this one is a little bit unique. So because this is going to be our main transport hub, I've included trains, metros. I have this is a train monorail combo right here. I've got the biofuel bus depot, and I've got the road maintenance depot over here as well, and post office. Yeah. Transport tower to identify this as the transport hub, I guess. Now, I think the only thing we are missing is trams, and what else? So trams we're not going to have here. We have trains. We don't have any form of water transportation. Planes. We have the monorails. We don't have cable cars, and we could put in one of these somewhere. I'll figure that out. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a taxi cab depot over here as well. So that's kind of what that is. Let me show you where all of this leads. Let's start with the train tracks first. So underground, from here, underground, one of these tracks is connected to that. So we're going underground all the way over here, and then we have a chance to hook up to the train tracks over here on this side, and also the train tracks over here on this side. So you can come in from this end, and you can also come in from this end, likewise exit. If we come over here on this side of the train tracks, we're coming along the highway over here above ground. We go through the little mountain hill right here. We exit right over here. We go underground over here. Then we pop up right over here. Then we go right and left over this way. So that is the train connection itself. Monorail is a little bit more fun. So I've got this road turned into the monorail 4-lane road. Kind of dips down over here a little bit. Goes through the trees, goes alongside this, or on top of this 2-lane road, and hooks up right here. So that's going to be our connection to this part of the city when it comes. This one over here, since it does have 2 hookups, starts on this side, and this one's already connected up and running. And we have a couple of stops on this one, so let's follow it. So we're going all the way around this way. And our very first stop is right here. So that's University or Campus 1 for the monorail. And then from there, wow, looks like we have a little bit of traffic happening over here too. I'll have to look into that. Let's see, put the game on 3-speed, see what happens there. Oh, they're all probably coming from a game. So a little bit of traffic there. That's okay. So monorail, back to monorail. So once we get on or off over here, we have a choice. We can go left or right. If we go right, it takes us to a stop over here, which we can see is busy already. Then we also have a choice to split over here, and looks like we're having a little bit of congestion here already. Put the game on 3-speed, see if this solves itself. If not, I'm gonna have to rework this a little bit. And yes, it appears that we are a little bit stuck. So one of those is going to despawn, and we'll see what happens in any case. I'll figure this one out. Then we have a choice of a stop right over here. We have a choice actually coming alongside, a choice of a stop right here. And then lastly, this is the intersection right here where we can go back. So those are the options at this time. So we have monorail coverage for a good portion of the city. This isn't going to be meant to be a main transport in any way, but it's an option that you can take. And let me take a look and see what's going on over here. So we're good. One of those vehicles has despawned. I'm hoping they don't all meet up again. I get it. This is a little bit too short of an arm right here, and kind of a wonky angle as well. Let's see if we have another one of them that comes over here and kind of gets stuck. I ran the simulation for a little while, and I didn't notice any issues, but I will go ahead and rework that. I'm thinking I'll probably move this road up this way, or maybe even just get rid of it completely, then extend the monorail stop up in that way to prevent that from happening. But that's I think we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. I think we did some pretty good progress. Oh, by the way, I zoned a little bit more residential here. That's why you're seeing the residential demand pretty much diminished right now. But that's going to do it for this episode. We have started on the other side of the highway. Looking forward to expanding out this way. Gonna see what happens. And remember, we have one more campus to build. So the trade school is 3 stars. We have Thornton International College, which is the keep forgetting, liberal arts campus. That's back to level 5, by the way. So it's going up and down. And our park is level 4 and rising. Let's take a look at this one real quick. We have had 8,800 visitors. We only need 1,200 more to reach level 5. So that should be here in just just a little while. I don't have the metros connected over here, and I don't have the buses running yet. So matter of fact, I don't even know how there is cars here already, because we don't have an in and an out from here. So quite interesting. Oh, they're just getting off the trains and spawning cars. Okay, that's how that happens. So I've gotta get this one hooked up to one of the ways on and off the highway, or at least to the road over here, before we can utilize the buses. Oh, by the way, I did a little bit of cute decor over here as well in the middle of this trumpet interchange. Combine it with 1, 2, 3 different types of trees and some pathway decor as well. But that is going to do it. I'm going to stop talking right now. It's taking a really good shape. I like it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching yet another episode. I believe this is part 12. It's been a day and a half since I started this episode, so this one took a little bit. As I mentioned before, this video and series is sponsored by Paradox Interactive, who will at the end of this series provide us with 6 keys for me to give out to you guys. So make sure you like the video and comment down below. Let me know which DLC and what platform you need. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do, and I will see you guys on the next one.